I think he's another rider that could put a dent into this gap to the leaders.
Geraint Thomas, as he was the rider when Philippe Gilbert went clear on day one, that managed to pull it back, and you see the familiar figure of Geraint Thomas's second wheel here. Those white glasses for Team Sky now comes through to the front. The fast man, the real powerhouse, and try and line this one up for Elia Viviani, and you can see Thiago Machado grimacing in second wheel here behind Geraint Thomas. A big shift in the pace on the front. The aerial shot of our breakaway group, you can see just a little bit ragged now. They're looking tired after their efforts today. There's the helicopter. It pans back to our peloton. And some field art there. That's quite incredible. A bit of sheep field art. Very clever. 28 seconds is the time gap back from our breakaway group. They're looking for that 5 kilometre to go board across the road. Jacob Scott presses through to the front for En Post Chain Reaction. Slater from JLT Condor, they're still holding the gap, still fully committed to trying to stay away to the finish. This one could come right down to the final kilometre and a half. Handley has a look at Slater as he drops back down through the group. McNally presses on for Wanty Group Gobert. The great aerial shots. It's Scott Thwaite still doing the damage on the front of the peloton for Dimension Data. Geraint Thomas and Thiago Machado sat with him. So it's 4 riders on the front of the peloton against 5. And Scott Thwaite, he's done some big turns on the front as well. Inside 5 kilometers to go for the race today. Still holding 16 seconds. There's the peloton behind. This breakaway group are not going to give up without a fight. Geraint Thomas on the front for Team Sky.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's going to be a hard take for the 5 riders in front. Jacob Scott, Alex Blaine, Richard Handley, Alistair Slater and Mark McNally. Tremendous amount of work put into today. 2 of them, Jacob Scott, will be happy with their performance today, taking the Skoda King of the Mountains jersey, and also Mark McNally taking the maximum points on today's stage in the Iceberg Sprints jersey to go second in that competition. But these 5 riders have put a fighting performance on today, and they have to hold their heads high because they've done that performance, but they're going to be brought back in the sight of the finish.
Luke Durbridge now taking a move across the right-hand side of the road for Orica Scott. Here comes CCC Sprandi Polkovice in those bright orange jerseys, the bright orange bikes and matching shoes for them. Quick Step Floors in the blue and white move up. Durbridge, big turn done by the Orica Scott man. He swings off. It's now down to just 5 seconds. Cannondale Drapac moving up in the bright green colours. There's Patrick Bevan in the centre of your picture. Here come the Great Britain cycling team. They're trying to deliver Chris Lawless through towards the front. Almost 3 kilometres to go now. A gutsy move by our breakaway group, hanging on for longer than any breakaway in the race so far. And heartache for them. They are swept up not far from the finish. And it's the Great Britain team here, 3 kilometres out, just maybe a little bit early to hit the front here, Brian, for Great Britain, with just 1 rider in front of Lawless. Yeah, they're hoping that Lawless stays in a good position here, and they'll get some help from some of the riders behind. Philippe Gilbert, I don't think he'll be attacking today. He's sitting in front of Stibar. I think they're going to look after Gaviria today. Gaviria, we said, will start to feel better and better as this race goes on, but behind Gaviria, you've got the European champion in the white jersey, Christoph. He's chosen Gaviria and Quick Step Floors in the blue to ride behind. He hasn't had any success so far in the sprints competition and the final sprint using his own lead out, so he's trying to use someone else's. Team Sky on the left of your picture. Elia Viviani in that Wiggle Points jersey moves through. Here come Lotte Jumbo on the right. They're trying to set the sprint up for Dylan Groenewegen. On the left of your picture, you have dimension data just at the bottom of your picture. Fernando Gaviria has got Christophe with him. Andrea Pasqualon is trying to come up for Wanty Group. Gobert just got a glimpse of Dylan Groenewegen in the black and yellow jersey, just being brought up towards the front. Here he comes now, number 91 in the black and yellow. Chris Lawless manages to hold a strong position at the front. A wine duel for Team Sky in the centre. Jos van Emden on the front as they go side and side of the road furniture. Harry Tanfield is up there as well, the red number of Bike Channel Canyon. They swing left. Big glance over the shoulder just to see where Viviani is on the run-in. Gaviria just wrestles his way up to the wheel of Max Rakhesi. Steele von Hoff moving through for One Pro Cycling. Good move by the Aussie. Here comes Caleb Ewan, your green jersey as the leader of the OVO Energy Tour of Britain.
And this time it's Roger Kluger that's leading out the green jersey of Caleb Ewan. I don't think Lucas Mies can get up there, but a very messy sprint. Gaviria is now on the wheel of Christophe. And it's Mark Cavendish that's moving up to Caleb Ewan's wheel. And I cannot see Edvard Boasson-Hagen at the moment.
Mark Cavendish, is this the day that Mark Cavendish finds his sprinting legs again? On the front, Roger Kluger from Orica Scott. Caleb Ewan right on the wheel. 1 kilometre to go in towards the finish here in Newark-on-Trent. It's Kluger with Ewan, Cavendish, Stibar, Groenewegen and Christophe as they come out of that right-hander. They're getting very close to the finish. Fernando Gaviria, they're still trying to keep him up towards the front. Christopher Lawless and Harry Tanfield flying the flag for the British team. Steele von Hoff for One Pro Cycling, just trying to find his way through, and Viviani is still there. Just flicks a little elbow out as he senses someone coming alongside him. Cavendish sits up and has a look around. Kluger now on the front. Here goes Stibar. Can Quick Step Floors set this one up for Fernando Gaviria? Rakhesi takes over as they look to try and launch Gaviria to the line. Viviani is there. Fernando Gaviria is on the front. Elia Viviani is trying to come through. It's between Gaviria and Viviani. Christophe is there and Groenewegen on the left. And again, very, very close on the line, but it looks like Quick Step Floors are celebrating for Fernando Gaviria. Good running and a great job done there by Quick Step Floors on the run-in.
Yeah, hard finish there. It was into a bit of a headwind.